toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week. The Golden Gophers will kick it off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So South Carolina's offense will have the football first. And the old saying is that a tight end is a quarterback's best friend. And, David, if that's the case, these two couldn't be chummier.
Yeah, I mean, they know exactly where they're at. They're on the same page. Both of them are superstars. And Jesse, when you got a tight end, you can move around. You can feature in the slot. He can block. He can catch it. He can run after the catch. A quarterback that's already great, he knows to find that gap.
And that's incredible in this offense when you think about it, David, is a lot of their explosive plays in the passing game go to the tight end. This guy is athletic. He can stretch the field. He's a matchup problem. And there is no question in this game, the quarterback is going to be looking for his big fella early and often.
Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gun of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Gamecocks in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Unleashes one deep. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Pass interference, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his spot. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle it.
Turning it on! Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tracy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. using the quick game. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Coleman. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Golden Gophers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll run it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll throw it from the red zone. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Makes the catch. It's Harbor. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. To throw, it's Sellers. The screen, he can go. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Smith. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. On his feet at the 40. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play and nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Trying play action. With the catch, it's Smith. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback part of their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Motion from the wideout. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it to the right. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Punt is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. RPO complete to open the drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. On the move, he fires. Oh, he had his man for a big gainer, and he just flat missed it. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds his man. It's Lanier. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might be prime go-for-it territory. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one, and David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. They're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Complete to the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up. He He's got it on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. And the Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. On the option. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to SMU. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back has it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Lindsey. Good timing on the quick out. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They go to the ground. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. The throw. Back open in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's not where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smooth.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Grab near the marker. It's Tracy. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. He's running free down the middle. Defense has it. They're on the move. At the 30. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And how about this defense flipping the field, turning a negative situation into a positive, causing the fumble, scooping that puppy up. You look at the blocking out in front of the guy, you can tell, chewing up yardage, puts it all the way back down the field, gets a ton of yards back, and now puts an offense in a position to succeed.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense. Get a fumble recovery and start your drive 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fitted in the window for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown.
24, Minnesota.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Got the quick completion. Strong, firm tackle. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Fires to the middle. Hits the open man. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just keeps slinging it. Quickly out to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. To the air on 2nd down. He'll throw it. Got him downfield. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
That's caught. It's Kane. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. The short hands, it's Tracy. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. And the Golden Gophers will hustle to the line. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. The play action fake. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Hold and fire complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Makes a man miss. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Gamecocks have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught near the sideline, it's Harbor. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Grabbed over the middle, it's Glenn. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Under fire. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. Brings it in down the left side. Open spaces. The 10. Touchdown Gamecocks. And the stomping has commenced.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 13 over Ole Miss. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Handoff to the single back. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Time to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
South Carolina.
They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
On the ground. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, South Carolina. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Breaks into the open. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harmer. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throwy catch. Powers forward. Touchdown Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Snags it quickly on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna run it. It's Price. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Here's the pressure. He's got the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He'll take it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air, it's Sellers. That's caught. It's Kane. And he'll be brought down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long.
Third down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Clark. Turns it on down the left side. The 30. He's at the touchdown Gamecocks. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Number 13.
Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have been.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Price. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And now on 3rd down after that last run. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Third down coming.
Leaves it with the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They booted away on 4th down. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. From the gun, the ground game. Jukes his way for more. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Caught in the backfield, it's McGarry. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught, it's Harbor. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Second down coming up.
They're going back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
19 on the play. First down for the offense.
They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
They run the reverse. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go right back to him. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
First and goal.
And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Hold offense.
Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a cut! He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. UCLA looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold on.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Using his legs, it's Price. Looking for room at the 25. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
A kick down.